Hello and welcome back to another one of Paul's beer reviews. Hope you're doing well today. I've got a Nitro Irish Stout to review for you. Last stout I did on the channel was the Guinness Zero. This one certainly has alcohol in it. And this one is from Dundalk Bay Brewery. And this is their Brewmaster Nitro Stout. Premium craft, brewed in Ireland, 4.2% ABV in a 440ml can. I love that can. I love the artwork on this can. I don't know what it is about it. It looks like the sort of thing that, you know, like when if you're watching like a bad TV show or a bad movie and they're drinking beer, but they obviously can't afford to, like, you know, advertise on it. They can't afford to get proper licensed beer on it. So they put like a generic kind of beer wrap on it. That's what it kind of looks like. As soon as I pulled this out of the box, this came out of a Beer 52 box, by the way. As soon as I pulled this out, I thought that is one of the ropiest looking beer cans I've ever seen. But I love it. At the same time, I love it. So you've got the Dundalk Bay Brewery logo in the middle there. It says it's a brewery and distillery. So I'm assuming they make spirits. Dundalk Distillery. Don't know too much about them. Ingredients: water, barley malt, wheat and hops and yeast. That's all she wrote. Nitro Stout. It's allergy, contains barley malt and wheat. Product of Ireland. No flavour text. Nitro Stout. Brewmaster. I just love that can. That's fantastic. So let's get this Nitro Stout out of its can. Listen for the hiss. Wow, that was a good one. That was a good one. Nitro pour, bosh, straight upside down. So it looks good. So it looks good. No widget in the can on this one. I feel like this is like a never-ending can of beer. I want all of it. I'm not messing about. Look at that. Let's leave that quite brilliant beer can there so you can all see it. This beer came in my latest Beer 52 box. The theme was Ireland. Surprise, surprise. One or two good beers I've had from it already, though, to be fair. So I've got no complaints this month. There's the beer. There is the stout, as you'd expect. It's looks a bit darker than Guinness. There is red bleeding through at the bottom. I have just used this glass. I didn't actually wash it out properly. My apologies. But yeah, that's quite a dark looking Nitro Stout. Looks like a Guinness, just slightly darker. But yeah, let's get me snouting. See what the aroma is telling us. It has a 1, just over a 1 finger. Slightly tanned, creamy head. Looks nice. Get this aroma. Oh, big roasty malts. Oh, that smells. Oh, that smells lovely. Proper roasted coffee. Roasted coffee malts. There's almost a touch of smoke, like smoked malts to it as well. It's really got a lot of smoke going on. Smoky, roasted. There's a bit of a glare. I've just realised on the camera. I've got like the last of the sunshine coming through on this Sunday evening, but I'm not going to shut these blinds. I will not waste that sunshine. It's against the law, I'm sure it is. Oh, it smells really, really good. Like proper roasted malts coming through, sort of coffee. Really roasted coffee coming through. It's got my mouth watering. Let's get stuck in. Cheers. Ah, it's a shame. The flavour does not back up the aroma. There's not a lot going on with that, to be honest. That is a fuck it, I'm going to be honest. That is like a B&M standard Nitro Stout. That is a proper cheap Guinness. tastes cheap. Minimal ingredients. Poor quality ingredients, I don't know. It's vanilla-y. It's really light. It's really, really light. There's not a lot going on with it. There's no real sweetness to it at all. I expect a bit more body, even though it's a Nitro Stout. Yeah, you take a mouthful on it and flavour-wise it's gone in no time. You're left with a slightly savoury, slightly unpleasant roasted malt flavour. A touch of bitterness. I get the feeling this has been used. I mean, it says hops have gone into it as opposed to hop extract. But it tastes more like hop extract, like the hops that none of the other breweries wanted to select has gone into this. It tastes cheap. It tastes cheap. It's a little bit, it's borderline nasty. Yeah, that just tastes like a bad Guinness for me. There's not enough going on with it. There's nothing that greets you. Well, when you first take the swig, there's no sweetness that grabs you. The roasted malts don't come into sort of mid-palate earliest. In fact, everything about this beer is at the back end, is at the back of your palate. That's where you really get everything that this beer has to offer. And when it does come, it's really underwhelming. And it's not improving. With a few mouthfuls. It's not disgusting. It's not quite a drain pour, although I'm not sure I'm going to finish it because I'm just drinking alcohol for the sake of it if I'm doing that. It's just a bit cheap, slightly chemically as well, slightly artificial tasting, cheaply made Irish Nitro Stout. That's not a good first impression of Dundalk. I don't remember having anything from these guys before. It was the can that made me decide to review this. I just thought that looks like an absolute banger. But you know what? I described the can as like the cheap crap that they put out in films and TV shows. Do you know what? The beer's the same. The beer's the same. It's cheap and it's nasty. It's not good. I'm going to do one more swig. Nothing. Touch of roasted malt comes in now. There's a little bit of dark coffee, sort of black coffee. A little bit of vanilla. No sweetness to speak of. No balance. A bit of lingering bitterness at the back end there. That is slightly chemically. Slightly unpleasant. It's not good. It's not good, unfortunately. What can you say? Dundalk Bay Brewery with their Brewmaster Nitro Stout. That's a 3 out of 10 for me. That's one of the worst Nitro Stouts I've had, if not the worst Irish Nitro Stout I've ever had. But there you go, 3 out of 10 for me. Nearly dropped it. About all it deserves. 3 out of 10 for that one. You might have got that in your latest Beer 52 box. Leave me comments below. Let me know what you thought of that one. For me, that's a bit of a shocker. I hope you've enjoyed this review. Give it a thumbs up if you have. Until my next one, you take care.